innocent. I don't give a fuck, bro. That camera shows it all. That nigga ran from that bitch. He knew what it was. He knew what it was.
Do anybody know the bitch name?
From that bitch.
Do anybody know the bitch name?
Crazy
Nobody?
bitch.
That was his ex-girlfriend.
I'm gonna find out your name. We coming for you.
I could look for
That's
it.
fucked up. That's fucked up how you tried to jam my man up. We coming for your ass. Crazy
and she
ass
almost
bitch.
got hit by a car.
And she got man. You almost off yourself, stupid.
Pointed that out to me because I hadn't noticed that before. I was just noticing
Did you
her
see the trench
running
coat?
away.
I love the way the trench coat.
And then she was like,
wait, I like
seeing
the
it. I'm
angles.
like, damn, I really gave him
Oh
that
yeah, the different angles was hilarious.
I'm like,
Right?
damn,
I like the different angles.
Right, cause the woman, it was close and it got far. Yo,
I like this angle.
look, it should have had one at the bottom, like the
number
nigga
10.
running past and shit. Like, look at that angle.
He was chopping the shit.
Hey, yo.
It's just I'm against the whole cancel culture
we
shit.
should redo that skit, yo.
It's going down.
We can straight make it for real.
going
One of
down.
us can just run and we can make it look like we can get different angles, right?
I can run for a long time.
We get the far angle, right? Then we get like you say, like the close angle.
Yeah.
Then we get the crazy angle, like how this thing, like we get some shit from the bottom.
Get some shit from the bottom,
like
type
get the
shit.
nigga foot and shit. Like man, where these niggas get all these angles
And then they can hear it. They can hear you.
Right.
Tap, tap, tap.
Y'all, we gotta put that skit together ASAP, y'all.
Yeah, we
We gotta
get
put this
that.
together
Yeah.
ASAP. I might cut this out. I might cut this out. No, I probably don't.
Nah, don't cut it out. Fuck that.
Right, we gotta get this.
Be on the
together.
lookout.
What the
You talking
fuck?
about the skit that we were talking about where I would play the person who
Ain't nobody
fuck
say
no.
nothing about that
Right,
skit, girl.
nobody said
Nobody
shit
said
about
nothing about
that
that
skit.
skit.
Girl,
She just want to smoke all the
I just wanna
time.
run. I just wanna run.
She just be
I
want to smoke.
just wanna run. I just wanna run like that nigga.
Word up.
I think you could
I
definitely
want a
do
trench
it.
coat.
And
I'm gonna
we
go buy
gotta-
me a fucking trench coat, nigga.
Real quick.
Shut the fuck out. Go to the Goodwill.
And you
Go buy me a
gotta
trench
get,
coat.
some brown, some little brown dress shoes y'all be
Dress
wearing,
I got some dress
With
shoes.
no socks.
and no socks.
With the ankle.
We gotta see your ankle.
But look, it gotta be the low cut joints because you gotta see the ankle. Though.
Yes,
Right,
we gotta see your ankle when you run.
Yo, I'm telling you, Johnathan Majors, that nigga is innocent as fuck.
Hey.
Okay?
We gotta like
He's
have you
innocent
turn the
and he
corner, you
stopped
be
that
eating the
ball with his
sandwiches,
ass.
and she
Yes.
still be running, and she still
And
be
then
running.
look, you're at the next corner, you got some cheese fries and
And you got some
shit.
cheese and you drop it and you start running
Oh
again.
shit.
And then you take a few steps and you all the way down the street. And she's just running behind
running.
you.
And you at like the bar or some shit, turning up,
And you at the bar, right?
and she's still
And she's still
running.
running.
And you come out, you like, oh shit.
I envision it all. This is gonna be great.
Yo, all I can say is Johnathan Majors is fucking innocent.
We got you, big homie.
You got your back,
That shit
bro.
was hilarious, bro.
Woo!
You ran away from that white
You
boy.
was smart. You
And
got
I
no
understand,
CBD,
cause that's how I used to run.
TB.
That's how I used to run off the plantation, nigga.
Yeah.
From the fucking white overseers. Okay.
I'm just glad that bitch
We
don't
going
represent Puerto
to
Rican
town.
because I love you.
Look, chains and shit around our neck, nigga. We running.
Chains.
Chains and shit. We don't give a fuck. We getting up out of there, nigga. because-
Yo, wonder why we wear them chains.
It looked like that nigga was running for freedom, right? It looked like he was running for freedom, right?
That nigga, hey,
That's what
that
that
nigga
look.
look.
Like he was running for freedom, my nigga. Like he knew what it was. He knew if this bitch got caught up, he was going to
It
jail.
looked like this nigga was running off the plantation.
Yes, he was running for
It looked
freedom.
like he was running off the plantation.
Every fucking shot that
That
nigga
nigga
was
was
running,
chopping
bro.
heavy.
Every shot.
I
that nigga
never
was
saw a man arm swing
Wait,
so
He
fast.
didn't look back not once. Like
He
he was
never
really
looked
trying to
back.
get the fuck
He
away from
never
her.
looked
Like,
every
yo, if this bitch catch up to me, I'm gonna sock her in her face. So Lord, please let me get
Yo,
some distance.
please let me just cover as much ground as possible.
because
Lord, let these brown swing.
I never seen the nigga chop that hard while he was running. I never saw that.
That nigga said,
I
let
never saw a nigga chop that hard while he was running. Did you see how?
let these brown swing clickety clack shoes.
The nigga didn't have no socks on, bro. I
Get
seen his
me
ankle.
around this corner.
How are you moving this quick?
If that nigga don't be Kang in the new Marvel motherfucking movies,
Real.
then
How are you
right.
moving this quick
Real.
with no socks? You ain't got no grip.
Creed
You
3,
still
nigga.
cooking.
That nigga Creed 3
You
all
still
day. What was his
cooking.
name in Creed 3? I wish I knew his
That
name.
nigga was, he was, yo, that
If I knew
nigga
his
feared for
name
his
was
life.
That's why I call that nigga.
That nigga feared for his life,
That
bro.
nigga was. Hold on.
That nigga was scared. Yo, you can't tell me shit. Yo,
Cause that, I'm gonna tell you.
Bro, hey, listen,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you who he was.
I ain't never seen a
I
nigga
don't know
shot
what
that
his
hard
name
while he
was in
running.
Creed 3 Divas. That's why I was like the one motherfucker that was running from the bed.
Yo, if they don't,
That white
if
bitch.
they don't cast him in every Marvel
Damien. That
movie,
nigga name was Damien. That nigga was
Right.
running like Damien Anderson, nigga, from Creed 3.
that nigga was
That nigga
out.
got into his motherfucking actor
He was
shit.
in his bag,
Nah.
bro.
That nigga was.
Nah.
That
You know
nigga-
how that
hey.
nigga was running?
Right.
Oh, no,
You remember on Let Out when that nigga was running straight for that motherfucking nigga turn
Get
real
out.
quick?
Get out.
He hit the turn.
Yeah, then he hit the turn real quick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how that nigga was running. He was
Yeah,
running
He was running like
fast.
get out. Yeah, he was definitely trying to get out.
That nigga was trying to
He was trying to get the fuck out. I'm telling you, he trying to get the fuck out.
Because he
I'm
knew
telling
she
you.
was trying to jam him up in public.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
exactly why.
That's, he was like, oh, bitch, what you?
Oh, goofy ass bitch. Hey, that nigga, hey,
that's
you
how it
see
was.
Hey,
Hey,
did you see the wax on, wax off before he started running? No, he was like,
Look.
and then he just.
He did.
Look, this what it was. It was like, come on, baby, get in the car. She started acting funny. Oh, nigga, what? He was like, he said, that nigga was like, look, he just got the running off. Hey, wait, look, he didn't know what was going on. She was like, this nigga running, hold the fuck
Wait,
up.
Right.
But
She
the
didn't take her
cold part-
jacket off. She had her jacket in her hand like.
But the coldest part though, the coldest part to me was the fend off before because she was trying to grab him up.
Yeah.
My nigga said hen, and then he just
And he got the fuck
He
up.
turned.
that
He
nigga
spit.
block game crazy.
off of him.
Like,
Yeah. With the black jacket on, like.
Bitch, you ain't know I was in fucking Creed, bitch.
I'm about to knock your ass out. You like, I'm away in the Matrix 5, bitch. Look at this.
Right, that nigga's like, fuck this. If I don't get out of here, I'm gonna knock this hoe out. Oh my God,
She
Johnathan
thought her
Majors.
long ass legs was gonna help her. It did
No.
not help her.
I choked
ass.
this little girl out when I was.
She had fucking heels on.
I
Nigga. She
really
wasn't
did.
nothing.
Oh shit.
They called me the
Damn.
Incredible Hulk. I was
What the fuck?
Maria Antoinette's destroyer. This
Maria
bitch.
Troy is the destroyer.
Listen, this little
What
girl
the
had
fuck?
the nerve to say spit. And she used the hard R for the other word as well.
Spitter?
You know what I'm saying? She went off on a little She went off on a little rant against other races and stuff because it was. No, my sophomore year they
What type of school were you in? Oh,
What was
Very
that?
racist school. That's what kind of.
What
Yes.
was going on?
I went to a
racist school, bro.
I went to a school where like everybody
racist
had
school.
tractors and
Look,
shit.
racism was
And-
very like
You know what I'm
abundant in her
saying?
school, obviously.
No.
I mean, racism was.
They
racism
integrated the
was
schools
Wasn't
from
abundant in our
South
school
Lane
because
to
we went to all black
Sheffield Lane.
schools.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
Or it was
keep
look,
getting back
or it was
here.
look all black or like majority black. My school was majority black.
I don't understand.
Look,
Then
we
I-
happening right now.
Everybody
I'm confused.
racist though.
We used to
Well,
fuck.
They
what's happening?
integrated our schools, South Lorraine to Sheffield. They brought black kids.
You mean
and
you
black
integrated
people
they
kids.
school?
So you was.
And I was like,
You mean you
nah.
integrated
And they were
they
like,
school.
oh, Maria, you're different because you were raised out here. But
You were
the
raised
people
out
that
where?
were brought out to our school, they had a problem with it. And they were, you know what I'm saying? I really had to witness this shit. It made me question.
So what they had like Puerto
That's the
Rican,
reason why I
like,
have a
Puerto
certain
Rican
feeling
here,
about
white here.
that particular group of people because I'm like, you know what? Fuck
It was
y'all.
like
I'm
Puerto-
like, that's
So
me
what it
too.
said?
What's wrong
So wait a
with
minute, when you
y'all?
got there, so wait a minute, when you got there, it said whites only.
It wasn't. I was raised up in that area, and I didn't realize that it was anything different like that. I was different
Why are you
until they brought
I need-
people of
I
other
need an
races
anchor
to
right
our
now. I
school,
really
and
need
they
an
got
anchor right now.
all upset.
Please.
White
Please,
people
please
got
anchor me.
upset about bringing children of
I
other
refuse
races
to
to
look in that
school.
direction. I refuse to look in that direction. I don't know what aisle is on, but I know he on something. I'm not looking over there.
This nigga like,
Yeah, I know.
so
I'm not
you're
looking
telling
over
me
there.
your school's only whites only?
Right.
Look, that was at the water
Trying to always go
fountain.
left.
Whites only.
Whites only.
No Puerto Ricans.
That's some bullshit.
They didn't like Puerto Ricans either. I
Well,
swear
so
to
was there
God.
any Negroes out
White
there?
people don't like people
Were
of
there
any
black
other
kids?
color.
Right, were there any black people? Because I bet you they got way worse than
They
you did.
integrated them, and then the kids went crazy, and the parents went crazy.
Wait a minute, the black kids came out there and the kids
Shut up.
went
They started
crazy.
protesting
I
like.
swear to God, Asia.
Wow.
Oh, what was it, the
And
protest
I
in
was like in
1973?
charge of everything. No, this was in like 1999. I graduated in 2000. They
Damn.
brought Southview and Clearview over to Brookside High School, where I graduated from.
Wow.
And I had grown up with all these children, and I was better than all of them. Like
Well, then,
they all
hey.
knew it. But then here come all these other students and everybody started acting up. I'm like, like I couldn't believe it. Like it really was some fuck shit. Like,
hey, we ain't trying to hear that shit right now. Look, this is what we talking about. We talking about Johnathan Majors running from white girl. Why did you keep talking? Why did you bring up your racist ass high school?
because I went to school with white people. And when the black kids came to the school, that's what these white girls tried to do.
They chased them. They chased the nigga up the street.
I'm trying to tell you, it was Glenn Jameson, it was Kim Jenner. These white girls started all sorts
Stop
of
saying the
shit.
names.
Time stamp. God damn.
It was Kristen Jenner. It was little Chris Johnson. Okay.
She came in first and last. She giving out receipts.
Right. Niggas is at the house.
Damn.
You
You making my job so hard.
Look, niggas at the house gonna be getting hate mail and shit.
Hell
like, man, you know you were
yeah.
fucking racist when you were in high school. Like, where the fuck did this come from?
They gonna be responding.
What the fuck?
That's the reason I got to
Come
meet
from?
Rosa Parks before she passed. I went to the Young Leadership Association and I got to sit in a panel where we asked questions and Rosa Parks was there. It was right before she passed.
But you heard that wasn't like Rosa Parks was just there was another woman who
It was
the
called
real
Project
first person.
Love.
I'm just saying, it was another person who was who was the first person who had the seats with the issue with the seats, but they didn't use her because she was too dark skinned. So they used Rosa Parks because she was
Talk about ain't
a
nobody
fair
ever heard
complexion.
about. I never heard. Have y'all heard about that shit? Because I always believe because Rosa Parks, all she had to say was I was tired and
Listen,
I
I
didn't
love
have no
Rosa
time.
Parks. I'm just saying that's the truth. I ain't lying to you.
I'm just saying at the end.
We
of the
love
day,
Rosa Parks. She is a phenomenal woman.
like high school, like when I was able to go to that shit and meet her and understand the depth of that shit and hear her perspective and everything, it was just beautiful. And it made me realize that, you know what I'm saying, black people are the seed that was planted, that was able to, establish everybody else. I couldn't be here without a beautiful black woman who could bear, it's crazy. And I just, at the end of the day, I'm high. But guess what? I'm right though.
Another one.
I'm high. I'm
one.
high, but am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
You're never wrong.
Am I wrong? I'm never wrong.
You're still high.
I'm
But look,
still high.
Check it out. We understand that you went to a whites only high school.
I really fucking did. I really
so
fucking did.
So look, we understand that. All right. So now we're gonna go on to the 80-20 rule. Okay. You know what the 80-20 rule is?
What is it, Alan?
That means that a person.
That's when you know she drunk.
That means
What is it, Alan? That's when you know she drunk. That was it right there. Hey.
The
Listen,
80-20
for everybody out there,
Go ahead.
real quick, for everybody out there, we about to give you a crash course in murder your ass, okay? Listen, when she says, "What is it, Alan?" and now hold on. It's a difference. Because like
I said over there too.
it's a difference, right? Because
I know.
it's two different. What is it, Alan? It's one where she lean in, right? It's one where she listen. It's one where she lean in and she like really want to know what you're talking about. So she'll be like, "What is it, Alan?" Right? And it'll be a little bit calmer, right? But this the one that you gotta watch for. When she throw the shoulders back on you, that's when you gotta watch for. What is it, Alan? That's when you gotta watch. That's when you gotta be careful.
Alan.
That's when you gotta be careful.
It's like Byron.
That's when you gotta be careful. Yeah.
Anybody who knows me knows I always make a nickname for people that I fuck with.
80-20
Like
rule.
everybody in my whole entire world got a nickname.
80-20 rule.
So if I do something like that for you, it means I fuck with you for real.
80-20 rule. You know what that is?
You know what that is? 80-20 rule?
What is it?
You know what it is?
No.
80-20 rule? 80-20
No.
rule?
No,
Huh?
son, look
Know what
at
it
it.
is?
What is it?
You know what it is? Can't
No.
tell me.
I know
What
what
is
it
it? Tell me what is
So,
it,
now,
Alan?
hold
He
on.
ain't gonna tell you.
So hold on. Because the video that we watch, because I have two different like understandings of it, right? So the video that we watched, it was like 80% of men had like reasonable like expectations. Is the word that I'm looking for.
Right.
Of the woman that they're gonna be with.
Okay.
Where 20% of women had reasonable expectations of the man that they're going to be with. And they said that on the first date, they asked, I don't know how big the pool was, but it was basically 3 things that men were looking for. And hey, look, she's ready to chef. She's ready to chef. She got the stove on right now. So it was 3 things that men wanted. I don't remember exactly what they were. I just remember that the number was 3. And then when it came to the women's side of things, it was 300.
Yeah.
So
it was
a lot of very
stuff.
Now,
like he did an Austin Powers impression, and I can never get over it. Like
so,
it was stupid shit.
There's a couple things that like, because I'm a facts type of person. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I see something, I'm gonna do my own research because I want to know what the facts really are. So on face value, I don't really put too much stock into that because I haven't done my own research yet. And it's not that I don't believe it, it's just that I'm skeptical of everything.
So what is your opinion on that though? Like,
so my opinion on it is I can only speak from my experiences and the experiences of the men around me. So I know that I can speak for my standards. My standards are pretty simplistic.
Are there more than 3?
No, actually. Like for me, I just want affection, good sex, and cook your ass off. That's all I want. That's all I want. That will make me happy. Now, that's not the same for everybody. It's going to be men that want a woman that's... It's men out there that want a woman that's more business-minded. As much as society likes to make it seem like that's... As much as society wants to make it seem like that's something that men don't want, there is a fair number of men that do want that because like these are men that are trying to build empires. These are men that want somebody that's also business minded so that they can work together. So that there is people out there for that type of woman. But for the majority of men, and I think it's changing with the new generation, but I know for men my age, like it's not much that we're looking. I won't say it's not much, but it's the basics that we're looking for. It's just the things that you would expect, like the traditional shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you agree, Alan?
Let him cook.
What do you think?
Oh, you want me to go? y'all ladies want to go last? Okay. I still gotta go last though. I gotta have the last word. So, but just know, my name a podcast that might be the last word.
The last word podcast.
The last motherfucking word.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm trying to go back into thinking about what I was thinking about when we was back there, right? I can't think about it. I can't remember it. But what I will say is that oh, okay, I remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Come on, go.
Now I know.
Go.
Because Maria or some one of y'all said something like, that ain't true, or nah, that ain't right.
All right, come on.
Shit like that. Right?
Yeah.
So the reason I say it is true and it is correct is because men, we can deal with things. I feel like we can deal with things.
Y'all can deal with
No,
let him cook. Nope, let him cook.
I want to hear what he got to say.
Go ahead, Al.
Alright, so when I say this, like when they talk about the little things, right? When it comes to men, we see those little things too. There's definitely little things that we see that we like, man, I don't know.
Facts.
But guess what? Fuck it, she ain't perfect.
Facts.
And we keep it moving.
And neither am I, so let's get it.
And we keep it moving. Whereas a woman, obviously, is like, oh, I want perfection.
Oh, I want perfection.
This nigga ain't
You
perfect.
don't do this. You
I'm
don't
gonna
do
leave
that.
this nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, and I feel like that's it. Like she said, like women are. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's being too picky, but I think it's just a mentality of I want 100%. when you're never going to get 100%, never ever. So if you want 100%, you'll never ever fucking get 100%.
With anybody,
Right,
never.
Right, you'll probably get at the most 80.
Yes.
At the most.
At the most.
And you did good if
Super
you got
good.
the
You
80.
did amazing.
You
You
did
did
crazy
80.
if you got
Right.
the 80.
Super fucking good.
Like, I don't understand that realistic idea that some women have. Like, I don't know. I'm not petty like that. Like, one girl was like, he did an Austin Powers impression and I can never get over it. Like, huh? Like, it's so much other
And you know what?
important shit that matters.
And look,
that,
but a man would have got over it. You see what I'm saying?
that's what
the
I'm
difference.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
She did a shitty
by
Austin
us
Powers
being
impression.
women
So
and
what?
being emotional beings, we don't have to let that be who we are. Like, we know we're emotional. We know
A
we
dude would have thought that
can
that
be
was
petty
cute.
on some bullshit.
Like,
but we
oh,
don't
she
have
tried
to
to
be
make me
that
laugh.
way.
Hold on, look at that. A dude would have thought that was cute. Listen, look, a nigga would have thought that was cute. He'd be like, oh, she tried to make me laugh. That's so cute. Oh,
Right.
she's so cute.
We
A dude would have thought that was cute.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out, baby. But look, what you got to say about it? She about to start talking about her racist ass high school.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
look,
ahead, Marie.
when I was in high school, this one
Go ahead,
motherfucker,
Marie.
he tried to fuck with me, but they was racist as fuck.
Go ahead,
So,
Marie.
Because I'm on the sauce right
I had
now.
to beat their ass.
I didn't
They call me the juggernaut.
I'm just saying, men don't appreciate women that really deliver, you
Oh,
know,
God.
that respect level. Coming from somebody, you know, I'm different because I don't agree with a lot of modern ideologies, and it's like those things are taken for granted, and people swear they wish they could have somebody who was like completely submissive and yada yada and like whatever, but they don't deliver what it takes to get that. It's a yin and a yang.
Bing and a bang. Yin and the yang, a bing and a bang.
Dang.
Hey,
yo, stop. Why you do-
Yo, yo, yo.
For real.
Listen,
I didn't finish what I had to say.
say it. Say that shit then.
Go ahead.
All I was saying was I like that 80-20. Like, if I'm able to get a man that got 80% and only got 20 to work with, like, that's amazing. Like, you're never gonna get anybody that's 100%. That's unrealistic. Everybody got flaws. Everybody got their shit that they that they have going on. If you can meet a man that can respect you, that knows your value, that knows your worth, that compliments you in the morning, that'll make you breakfast if you don't want to make breakfast, that'll take the kids to school when you don't want to take the kids to school, that'll go shopping. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Grocery shopping.
Oh, grocery shopping?
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me
Not clothes shopping. No, I don't like shopping. I don't like shopping.
I thought you meant clothes shopping, like going to the mall with you.
But a compromise, like an 80%
I'm just
man,
talking
that's
shit, though.
great. Like,
I'm just talking
dude,
shit.
you're meeting 40-50% of niggas out here. Like, it's not even real men out here. Like, nowadays, like, if you're meeting somebody at 80% caliber, like, bitch, don't let him go, okay? What the fuck are you doing out here? Like, for real, like, seriously, because nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. You be farting, you be digging in your nose, you be walking around with fucking shit he don't want to see you on. I mean, you're human. You're human. You're here to live the life experience. This is a game. Like, people take shit too seriously. Like, if you walk in light and love, all that shit wouldn't matter. All that shit will be funny to you. All that shit will be, it will just roll off your shoulders. Like,
Right, yeah.
like, come on. Like,
it's I feel like it's a whole lot of just
people not walking with their heart.
Right.
They're walking all with all this malice and anger and what I can't have and
what I
blah,
can't
blah,
have,
blah.
and this is what happened before. And
Yo,
this, like,
people
yo,
need
you
to
gotta
walk in light and
chill,
love.
yo, just chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Just chill.
Everything is in.
It's okay.
Light
Just
and love. Walk with your heart.
chill.
Stop being so on that bullshit.
Relax, yo.
80-20.
80-20.
So just let you know the reason why these fucking relationships aren't working out is because of the women.
Oh!
That's what
God,
pretty much,
he's shooting.
That's
Oh,
pretty much
shit.
what it seems like this is. The reason that these relationships aren't lasting is because of women. As well as it said that most of the women are the ones filing for divorces, not men. And a lot of the reasons they're filing for divorces isn't for like cheating and shit like that. It's for miscommunication. because people can't communicate correctly. So you gonna get a fucking divorce because you can't get your way? That's what that sounds like. Because if it's miscommunication on the female side, that just means that y'all don't understand what the fuck going on.
I mean, it's situation based because every divorce is different. Every divorce is a reason why that woman had to take action and to separate.
But once again,
because I'm a prime example. I've been divorced for over 10 years, and I made the decision to do that. But we still co-parent.
But you made the decision to do it. So you're the
because
reason
he
why
wasn't moving right in my eyes, like we should be moving as a unit, and I didn't accept that. I didn't,
Okay.
and he was, you know, like it was a mutual understanding. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I believe he would have fought for his family for sure. But I'm not the type to be. I don't know. I'm not the type to be.
So you got divorced too?
I didn't get divorced. We were never married. We were together for 14 years.
All right, it's different. You got divorced though.
I got a little like.
So you part of the
literally
statistics.
Divorced.
You part of the statistics.
I am, and I made the decision because it was what I felt was best for me and my kids at the time. And now we co-parent. We are cool. You know what I'm saying? He lives his life. I live my life, and we raise our kids. Like it's no, like I feel like even though we weren't meant to be together, we still brought in amazing children that's going to do amazing things. Like some people are just vessels. Some people you are not meant to be with. Like you think you're in love, you think that is where you're supposed to be, but that's not where you're supposed to be. God has another plan for you and that other person. So you have to walk in that energy. You can't dwell in shit and be miserable. Like that doesn't make anybody happy, nor the children. So why not walk in light and love? And only walk in light.
I mean, that sounds like that sounds like a female-driven perspective.
Probably.
I'm quite sure.
I am a
I'm
female.
quite sure we got the male
I have
perspective
a female.
of that. Right.
So how would you
I can only talk in that light.
How would you deal with it if your child's father was going to move out of state? I'm going to tell you something. Like, I carried a heavy load in my household.
You wasn't married though.
I wasn't married.
So it's a difference.
It's a huge difference.
Very big
I
difference.
know, but everything, we was basically married.
No, you wasn't.
Like, I don't know, like, I mean,
by
the way
paper.
that everything was, like, you know what I mean?
It's a piece of paper. When you go to the
Whatever.
courthouse and
It's a lot more
Right.
than a piece of paper because once
And
again,
I really felt like
you
I
gotta
poured
get
a lot
divorced.
into
You
that
can't just
shit.
leave.
I
She
mean,
could leave.
that's
She could've
something that
left.
the government has set up for us to do.
Well, what I'm saying is, well, what we agree
Moves
upon
to the other
is
state, Asia. Do you feel like it's okay for them to request like the entire summer, the entire spring, the entire every break they have?
That
free?
will have to be negotiated between both of you. Like, if we're gonna do on again, off again summers, you get them one summer, I get the next summer. That's what co-parenting comes to part. Like, it has to be a compromise. Even though y'all ain't together,
This is so difficult.
because
Like,
children are involved. Like, it's kids. Like,
listen, stop. All I'm saying is this, and this is pretty much what we're talking about, is the majority of divorces are coming via female. And in my opinion, men, we're built different. Sometimes, okay, we can go through things or go through life, right? And we can have our partner, right? Our relationship, right? We're doing everything that we need to do. We're taking care of all the bills, we're paying what we need to pay, but there may be something that's going on with you guys that maybe we're not picking up on at the time, or whatever the case may be, right? But we're still doing what we know a man is supposed to do. Provide, come home, we're being faithful, we're doing all the things that a man is supposed to do. But there's something that maybe maybe there's something that is falling short for you guys, but once again, we feel as though as men, we're taking care of everything. So whatever may be personally bothering you guys, until you bring it to our attention, we don't even know. Okay, we don't even know, because all we know is, I gotta make sure she's good, I gotta make sure the house is this, and make sure the house is that. And this is what I'm talking as a man. I'm not talking about males, I'm talking about as a man. So, when I'm talking about women divorcing us, and us having, women being the main culprits of divorcing, and it being because of miscommunication, it's not really miscommunication. It's because you don't, well, not you, but it's because I feel women don't want to. That's all I'm saying is, I feel like women don't be wanting to work it out. Men, we are worker outers. That's what we look for. Like when a woman brings something to our attention, if it's something where we feel like we dropped the ball, I feel like most men will be like, oh shit, I didn't know I dropped the ball. My bad. What do I need to do to make, to get shit back going? Now, once again, depending on the woman and what ball a nigga dropped, okay? A woman may say, oh nigga, that ball, that may have been the mortgage. Nigga, you dropped the mortgage. Nigga, I can't fuck with a nigga who gonna drop the mortgage. And once again, you don't know why he dropped the mortgage, because you haven't given him an opportunity to let you know, or you haven't even opened up enough to be open and say, hey, I had this bill going here, we had this bill, we had that bill, I had to move some money around, I missed it, but you know what? I ain't gonna miss it again. It'll never happen again. Some women will stay, but most women will go. Most women will be like, oh, nah, nigga, I'm cool, you. It's like they don't want to work at nothing. They feel like it's supposed to come in and it's supposed to be perfect from the jump. And that's just not how relationships work.
You talking about how women in general? Like,
I'm talking from the women, I'm talking about the women I've dated. Put it like that. I have to go by the women that I've dated, okay? And the women that I collaborate with. Because, and not all women I collaborate with, but
collaborate is crazy.
Some women that I collaborate with.
Oh shit! Collaborate is fucking crazy.
Listen, no. Alan what? Alan what? Maria, don't start with me.
No, seriously though. There's women out here who really like dream of having someone who can match their. I go with a ferocity that's unequivocal to anything else I do in my life to support and provide for my children.
But listen, Maria, when I'm
and
talking
if I
about,
met somebody who was my equal, who had the same values, who valued like tradition and holidays and respecting elders and things like that, respecting God, I would be the happiest woman alive.
I bet you would, but listen.
But these other men out here, they get a woman like this, take her for granted, and then go and spread the word that, oh, she's this and this and that, and yada, 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 because they weren't fit enough to fucking stand beside her.
King, what you say, bro? I ain't hear you. Give him the mic.
Let me see that. Like, why is it like... Why is it always the man's fault for some shit? Right? Like, why is it like maybe we're just not compatible? Or maybe what you want out of life is not the same as what I want out of life. Or maybe you just a little high maintenance and you just don't realize how high maintenance you are. Or maybe your emotions are closed off and you don't understand that your emotions are closed off, so that reflects on me as, oh, you're not, as you said, my equal. But really what it is you won't even give me the space and the access to even prove that I'm your equal. So how am I ever going to live up to that standard? So a lot of times it just comes down to, I'm just not compatible for you. It has nothing to do with our chemistry. It has nothing to do with where either one of us are in life. A lot of times it has to do with a bunch of fucking trauma that we haven't dealt with yet. And until we deal with that trauma, we're never going to be successful in a relationship because we're always going to bring that trauma into the next situation. So what people really need to do is slow the fuck down, focus on themselves for a minute, figure out what it is that they need to resolve within themselves before they expect anything out of anybody else.
Hey, goddamn. Hold on. Let me find my shit. Let him cook. That's usually what I say.
Let him motherfucking
She got her life lit.
Let him cook.
She felt that she's.
I mean, that's definitely, I definitely understand that perspective all day, every day, and I agree with it, of course, because everybody is not what you would say, what's the word? Compatible.
Yes.
Everybody's not compatible. But, only thing I'm going to end it off with is that, like I stated with the divorces and things of that nature, it's mostly women getting these divorces, okay? I don't know if it's based upon not wanting to work it out or whatever the case may be. But I feel like I feel like it definitely comes down to not working it out. And the reason I feel that way is because from some of the recent relationships that I've been in, that seems to be most of the conflict is that
most recent relationship I've been in, this motherfucker
I'm talking, Maria. I'm talking about my relationship, not your relationship.
I apologize.
I'm talking about mine.
That shit just triggered
Okay, you ain't even black. I mean, you Puerto Rican.
I got
I'm
black
talking
in
about
me.
black
Hard
women.
as fuck.
I
Like,
date
you don't even
black.
understand
Listen,
how
I'm
black.
talking about black women. Talking about black women. All right,
Let her cook.
you are different than black women, and
I'm
that's what
different
you.
than black women, but at the
Yes,
same
you
time,
are.
what you said triggered me,
Well, you shouldn't be triggered.
and I responded to it.
I didn't hear it,
So,
but it shouldn't
you
be
hear
triggering.
it, yeah.
Because there's nothing. Listen, it shouldn't have triggered you
It's
first and
nothing.
foremost. Because I'm not talking about you
Listen
or
to
your
Alan.
people. Like, it should
Listen
have
to
triggered
him.
you.
He disrespectful.
Well, no, I'm not. What?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Anyways, listen.
Whatever.
Listen, you should have cut me off. Okay, I was cooking. And
I
you just got
apologize.
jumped in and started talking
I
shit.
did. I apologize.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
Thank you.
So all I was saying was, like I stated, from some of the individuals that I've collaborated with.
Stop saying collaborate.
I collaborated with. It doesn't seem like people really want to work anything out. It seems like people want shit to be perfect. They expect you to be perfect, and as soon as shit don't go the way that they want it to go, they're ready to go. And that's just this microwave. What do we want to say? This microwave generation that we have, where they just feel like you come in the game, you supposed to off top. Oh, as soon as we start dating, I'm supposed to be spending money on you, taking you out to eat, doing all this other crazy shit. When it's like, nah, I'm not from that generation. So I guess I'm just cut a little different than everybody else. But we'll end it on that note, because if we keep going, we'll be here all fucking night. All right. So
because we got a vibe, we the Fantastic Four. We over here like the coolest group ever that ever existed.
Of all time, nigga.
We all elevate each other and we all understand each other's ideas, and it brings thought to each of us. And I'm so grateful.
And it brings thought to you guys. We love you guys. You guys have been really kind.
Drop them comments.
Been following us.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We appreciate
please.
all the love. Make sure you guys follow us. Hey, yo, hey, where can they find you at, hey?
Be-Live. I'm here to sponsor anything you want to push at your girl.
She's right there, Vila.
Anything Be-Live. You can find me on Instagram, This New Day, or Facebook, Angel Latrice. I'll let you
If your
girl.
sisters don't show up, just let me know.
Wataguan.
Beat that bitch up.
MG Pro Audio 58. It's your boy Official King, aka the Mix Guy. Come fuck with me.
Oh,
It's okay.
what?
Big
Why you hitting me
elbows.
like Alan?
It's okay, big
Yeah, right.
elbows.
Why you calling me big elbow? Big face?
is
Over here.
crazy.
Big face.
Come on, big balls.
Listen here, camel face.
Roll them bows.
Damn, camel face.
Why you gonna
Let's
call
go,
me big
big
face?
balls.
You been
I
riding
call
at
you
my
big
nose.
balls.
You
Big
been calling
elbows.
on my bones.
Not big
I'm
nose.
gonna call you
Big
fucking
balls.
camel face.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Let's go.
Reggie.
Where can they find you
What is
You're
happening right now?
Horrible.
Where can they find you at? You or who we on? That's what I thought. Where can they find you at?
Cool as fuck. I fuck with you.
Girl, listen, I don't take that shit personal. Are you
I'm
serious?
just saying you better not. You know what I'm saying?
This is my
Fuck with
life.
you
This is my
strong.
life.
Where can they find
I
you?
think
This is
you're
my life,
really
people.
cool, motherfucker.
You can find you at where? M Torres?
F Taurus.
The fuck? We are cool.
That's my homie, I swear. It's like, I love that we have conflict.
That's what we didn't find you, boy. Look at that.
Damn, we
That's
super
what we
shit. Cash cow. You know where to find us at? Maria, long-winded the motherfucker. She been drinking Tito's all
Talking
night.
about right.
Thirsty.
I had a long ass night. Listen, stop fucking with me. I got all sorts of shit to do tomorrow. And that shit about to get done.
That's
Oh,
Like,
God,
I'm about to
baby. We appreciate
respond
the
to
love.
everybody.
Make sure
I'm
you
about
guys
to handle
click the
everything.
link in the bio.
I'm about to do everything. Hit
Like,
Maria
subscribe,
Torres
you know what to do.
669 if you want to
Appreciate
get
the
it
love.
done.
Holla at your
You
girl,
want to get it
Be-Live.
popping.
Peace.
M Torres 669.